Welcome to our annual awards ceremony. We were really hoping to hold this event in school, but unfortunately with all the winter illnesses before Christmas and the ongoing work of our new 3 to 19 build, we thought it would be more accessible online. Can I extend a very warm welcome to you all? And for those who have not attended one of our award ceremonies before, this is personally one of my most favourite events. It's a time when we reflect on the past year and celebrate the outstanding achievements of students at King Henry VIII School. This award ceremony highlights the attainments of our students in Key Stage 4 and Key Stage 5. That's years 10 to 13. For all other year groups, we will be holding an awards assembly in the summer term, and we look forward to welcoming you onto school site during that period. As you will see, King Henry VIII School is about developing well-rounded young people with a wide range of skills, academic, social and emotional, so they're able to thrive in what will be an ever-changing but exciting future. We work tremendously hard to try and support every student to achieve their best and find ways to overcome difficulties they may have. If we get the culture and the character right, magic happens. We want to develop young people who are positive, compassionate, successful and resilient contributors to a better society. We all know excellent education is clearly about so much more than just results. However, I'm not about to tell you they do not matter. They do. And in August last year, we celebrated our fantastic academic achievements at GCSE and A-level. And it should not be forgotten that these students who sat examinations last year had experienced significant disruption to their learning. And they've shown immense resilience to complete their courses. They deserve huge respect and a lot of praise. Sometimes you have to go through tough times to understand what that really means. Last year, we were able to see some return to normality post-COVID, with students participating in a wide range of extracurricular activities. We strengthened our sporting offer to ensure that our students were not disadvantaged with the temporary loss of the school fields. We employed a Welsh Rugby Union hub officer. We linked with our community, Abergavenny Football, Rugby Club, Cricket Club, and we extend a grateful thanks for those and the use of their facilities and the partnership that we have developed. We have listened to our student voice with new sports, competitive, non-competitive, fitness activities, taster trips taking place. And I've been delighted to follow the progress of our sports teams and are very proud of the outstanding individual successes at county and national level, which are recognised in this award ceremony. We are thrilled to hold our annual school production of Oliver during a very warm month in July. And it was 3 years ago since the last production, and friendships were reformed, and incredible music and acting skills were on display. And for those who attended, I'm sure you'll agree, the cast were outstanding. In the summer term 2022, we'd learnt that we'd been awarded the Starter Iaith Bronze Award. We are, however, committed to achieving the Silver Award, and led by Mrs. Phillips, the school continues to encourage all students to take ownership of the Welsh language and to improve their outstanding relevance of every single day life through the provision of Welsh language and experience across the curriculum. Our school ethos, being ready, respectful and responsible, is embedded into all aspects of school life. We are delighted that 90% of Year 13 students have secured their first choice university. 3/4 embarked on their chosen course, with 35% of those students attending a Russell Group and Sutton Trust University. 10 Year 13 students engaged in the Welsh Government SEREN programme, which invites the brightest and most academically able students across Wales to join them. It offers interactive activities and unique study experiences and support to ensure they get the right guidance to choose the right university course. The outcomes for those individual successes were outstanding, with those students achieving 81% of their overall grades at A to A star. Our Year 12 students have been working extremely hard, laying their foundations for their future educational journey. 5 of our Year 12 students were selected to participate with online and residential summer schools. hosted by the Jesus College, Oxford. They were Rebecca Hencher, Matthew Morgan, Megan Smith, Mariam Assad and Alice Neville. As a school, we've been busy implementing the curriculum for Wales in Year 7, whilst contributing collaboratively with partner primary schools and planning the Abergavenny Year 5 to 8 curriculum. As well as our students' academic achievements, our students have been respectful and kind throughout daily behaviours and actions. Wellbeing has been at the forefront of our decision making. As part of our anti-bullying week, our students pledged to make a united stand against bullying. 23 wellbeing ambassadors in Year 10 and 11 have been trained up and now offer support through peer programmes. We've celebrated our Random Acts of Kindness week. Our pals have worked supporting our Year 7 students as they settle into school life. And we continue to thrive to make our community responsible, looking out for each other and thinking about others before ourselves. Throughout the year, we have supported many charities, Children in Need, the Abergavenny Food Bank, Monmouthshire County Council Christmas Wishes Appeal for our most vulnerable students in this area. We've reinvigorated our house system and refined our personal development curriculum so that our students develop their leadership, organisation, resilience, communication, so they become well-rounded young students. Curriculum enrichment continues to play a large part of King Henry VIII school life. The development of our plastic labs, where we recycle plastic into new exciting projects in design and technology. Our ALN team continue to develop new ways of supporting our students using Step Back and now allowing them to lead their own learning. All these activities ensure that we continue to grow with a clear and shared understanding of the Welsh educational reform. There have been so many successes and we should rightly celebrate these achievements as a school. Our vision is to make a difference to every single child in our care, giving individual approaches that develops rounded and grounded young adults with choices beyond school. As you can see, our school ethos, ready, respectful and responsible, is woven into everything we do. It is hard to believe what we've managed to pack in last year. And I'd like to celebrate and recognise all of those achievements that would not, however, have been possible without this dedicated staff body at the school of leaders, teachers and support staff who go that extra mile. An engaged parent body, the support, but point out when we've not quite got it right. And this is the working partnership that we're lucky to have, recognising when there are areas to develop. We acknowledge and we accept this and we strive to continue to improve and excel. We have a governing body that offers a right balance of support and challenge. And finally, we have amazing students here. They have been outstanding over the past year. And this virtual event, our awards event, is about our wonderful students. And I trust you will recognise a job well done by them all. Before we move on to the awards, I'd like to thank all the contributors to this evening's event. In particular, Hannah Saunders for her words of encouragement later. It is about recognising and celebrating the talents, the successes and amazing personal characteristics of all our students, and in particular those that demonstrate the essential qualities. I offer my congratulations to you all receiving prizes and hope that the recognition you get tonight drives you on to further outstanding success in the future. Thank you.
We will now begin with a variety of special awards.
Winning the Abergavenny Rotary Citizenship Prize is a student who has truly excelled in all aspects of school life. This is a student who has not only excelled academically, but has fully participated in school life, actively supporting other students in their endeavours. The Abergavenny Rotary Citizenship Prize is awarded to Alice Neville.
Winning the Alwyn Fuller Award for his outstanding effort to achieve success in his GCSE examination is Peter Taylor.
Winning the Gethin Jones Leadership Award for their outstanding contribution to school life goes to both Chloe Tapper and Anharad Worsley. The next award is the Abergavenny Inner Wheel Shield for Endeavour. And this goes to two students who have worked continually to overcome difficulties. Martin Evans and Grace Baker. For their service to the community, the former Students' Association Service Shield is awarded to Ethan Stockham and Tom Allen.
The Desmond Knight Challenge Award is awarded to a student who has overcome significant challenges and are now ready to proceed with the next stage in their career. The winner of the Desmond Knight Shield this year is given to a student who has worked extremely hard and has overcome barriers to learning to achieve excellent results. The award goes to Leah Lewis.
The next award is named in memory of a former student, Peter Nola, who died tragically young. Peter loved sport, and the award is always given to someone who has made a great contribution to helping other students enjoy participating in sporting activities. The recipient of this award has completed over 100 hours as a sports leader. Winning the Peter Nola Cup is James Forrester. Terry Blacklock was a former teacher at King Henry School who was inspirational in working with students who did their best to achieve in education. Winning the Terry Blacklock Award is Matthew Watkins.
Sam Harris was a popular and hard-working student who helped organise sporting events for younger students. This award is in his honour and was introduced after Sam's tragic early death. Winning the Sam Harris Cup for the work they've done, giving up their own time to help younger students, are Catherine Morley and Keris Vanes.
The Soroptimist Award recognises young girls who have a desire to follow a career path in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. The Soroptimist Award this year goes to Jodie Norman. The Sarah Heddin Literature Prize is a new award this year and is in memory of our former librarian and to celebrate a student who has a love of literature. The recipient of this first award goes to Connie Pudney.
It's my pleasure now to introduce the Service Awards. Last year's Year 10 were really involved in the Wellbeing Ambassador programme. Lots of the students spent their own time, helping younger members of the King Henry community to grow, to feel more confident, and they provided a safe space where the younger students could share their issues. And also for Year 11, the group of students who got involved with producing the yearbook and working really hard to make the prom the successful event that it was. Well done, everybody.
Okay, good evening everybody, and I just wanted to make you aware of a very special team of individuals who have gone the extra mile in King Henry, and they have gone the extra mile for a long time now, supporting younger students and myself and Miss Mantle in delivering PALs across Year 7 and Year 8. First of all, I would like to bring thanks to Anne Harrod-Worsley, Chloe Tapper and Luke D'Souza Smith, whose support last year was immense in helping me to create resources when what was a very complicated school day. The second group, and there are loads of them, I would like to thank each and one of these individually, but I'm going to read you their names, and my thanks, and indeed the thanks of the whole school, goes out to them all. So a service award I would like to award to Vicky Aldous, Connie Robertson, Alice Robertson, Rebecca Hensher, Millie Thomas, Olivia Thomas, Sasha Jones, Hayley Hargreaves, James Sims, Lauren Dorr, Fionn Boyce, Georgia Aspley, Charlie James, Alice Chambers, Catherine Jones, Ella Jones, Alice Never and Olivia Oden. Yeah, I can't thank these students enough. If you're talking about students that go the extra mile and are ethical and informed, these kids are priceless, and I wish every single one of them great success in the future.
Our school is very lucky to have the support of the Abergavenny Rotary, who organise many activities which provide enrichment for our students. This year we have a number of pupils participating in the Young Chef competition. The school finalist for the Rotary Young Chef Award goes to Amber Jones, and the winner of the Rotary Young Chef goes to Ruby Payton.
Welcome to the PE and Sports Awards 2022. I'm Mrs. Bynan and this is Mr. Newman.
For our academic awards this year, the Year 11 Student of the Year was Jack McCarthy, and in Year 13 it was Izzy Brassington. Our two most improved pupils in Year 10 and Year 12 were Cerys Van Ness in Year 10 and Lewis Ellaway in Year 12.
Moving on to our regional and national honours. In cycling, Joseph Collette, Alex Shearman and Kane Evans were all selected to represent Wales in the Track Talent ID programme.
In cricket, Tom Norton represented Glamorgan and Wales cricket under 18s, and Joseph Fairbank represented South East Wales at under 14s.
In golf, Alicia Kelly has represented Great Britain and Wales. For district netball, in under 16, Seren Daw, Poppy Rutter and Grace Fisher have representative honours, and at under 14 level, Isla Matoglu, Abigail Jowett, Annabelle Rutter, Ava Lewis and Anira Jones.
In rugby union, Evan Williams, Zach Morgan and Matthew Dixon have all represented Blaenau Gwent under 15s. And at under 16s, Dragons and Aaron Williams and Morgan Carter. For Rugby League, Evan Williams is the vice captain for the East Wales Rugby League under 14s team, and an Aaron Williams is also in the East Wales under 16s team. For shooting, Rhys Powell is still a part of the Wales under 21 squad, and Will McGuinness is part of the Wales under 17s squash national squad.
In trampolining, Sophia Matthews has represented Wales. And in horse riding, Ella Einan was a nominee for Young Rider of the Year.
And for our two school sports awards, the Sam Harris Award and Peter Nolan Award. Firstly, the Sam Harris Award goes to both Catherine Morley and Cerys Van Ness for their volunteering as sport leaders in school and also becoming Gold Young Ambassadors. And finally, the Peter Nolan Award goes to James Forrester for his contribution to sport leaders within school, but also his volunteer hours in the summer term where he did over 100 volunteer hours. So well done everybody who's involved in the sports awards.
The Starmer Jones Foundation Music Award recognises musical talent here at KHS. I'm pleased to announce the award for the Starmer Jones musicianship goes to Monty Short, and the Starmer Jones contribution in music goes to Oliver Charrington. The next two awards recognise the theatrical achievement at KHS. The Best Male in a Production goes to Tom Davis, and Best Female in a Production goes to Lilla Woodyer.
I would like to introduce this year's guest speaker, Hannah Saunders, who has been described as the most prepared entrepreneur to ever enter Dragon's Den. Hannah was in the RAF for 9 years and loved the travel and adventure. When her first son was born, she found it extremely difficult to find products that would protect his skin when he accompanied her on adventures. She then began to create her own products using only natural ingredients created in her own kitchen. In 2020, her new business was launched, and in 2022 she appeared on the BBC's Dragon's Den to pitch her business to the Dragons. Hannah is a fabulous example of how Welsh entrepreneurs can flourish.
Hi, I'm Hannah Saunders, founder of Toddle, and I was on Dragon's Den last year, and I've been asked to share my story, and I love sharing my story because if it inspires just one person to go after that business that they didn't know they could do, or that job that they didn't know they could do because they weren't quite qualified on paper, then my job here is done. I'm going to give it really abridged version of my story because I don't have long, which may be a relief to some of you, but I'm going to get straight into it. So I had a difficult childhood. It was marked by poor parental health, some substance abuse issues in the family, and I was mainly raised by my grandmother, who didn't have much money. She used to drive a really clapped out old Ford Fiesta model, which I'm sure none of you remember. She was fanatical about education. She worked in a post office but saved every penny that she could to send us to a really small and quite cheap private school in my local area. And she was secretly scribbling squirreling away money for many years. So I was quite fortunate that where I wasn't getting any help at home, my teachers, because I was in such a small class, realised and really supported me. After my grandfather died, the first person that hugged me was one of my teachers, and I'll never forget it. So I think that set me on a decent path in life, despite what's happening at home. So my parents always told me that I wasn't academic enough, I wouldn't achieve anything, and they wished I was somebody else. So the glue that held me together by far was sport. I was a nationally ranked gymnast on the national development squad. I'm only 5 foot tall. A county hockey player, county cross country runner. My grandmother, who was in her 80s at this time, would come in, pick me up and take me to all these different sports. And she'd always show up with a Mars bar and a bottle of Lucozade, which is just appalling nutritionally, but she really meant well. And then I went to uni because I thought that's what I had to do. Didn't really get on at uni at all. Was quite demotivated. There weren't teachers breathing down my neck trying to make me do anything. I got a 2-2, which is pretty useless when you're trying to go out in the job market in geography. My room was a permanent tip. I was always late for everything, and when I returned home for the holidays, things really deteriorated. I tried to spend as much time as I could away from the family house. My parents were just in bed a lot, mental health problems, substance abuse problems. I worked at a summer camp in Camp America, which I really enjoyed. And then I was a nanny out in Florida, which again, I really enjoyed. And then I joined the armed forces because I literally just wanted a bed somewhere else that wasn't in my parents' house. And I joined the RAF, and that was the thing that really changed it for me, to be honest. In the RAF I had structure, I had discipline, I had people that cared about me. I finally sort of had a family, and yeah, my first academic assignment came along. We worked with King's College London, and we were doing war studies, and in my first assignment I got one of the top grades in the whole class. And after finishing my officer training at RAF Cranwell, I ended up ranked first out of 152 cadets. So I could apply myself and I could achieve things. It just hadn't really happened until that point. So I loved my time in the RAF. I became very outdoorsy, very adventurous. And I was lucky enough to meet my husband, who I'm still with today, and we had our first son. And when I found that when I was out on my adventures, out in the outdoors, he would get really windburnt cheeks and chapped lips. So I started making a lip balm in my kitchen, and Toddle, my skincare company, was born. That was 5 years ago now. We are a fairly big company. We've got a range of 20 different products. We sell into Holland and Barrett, Virgin Atlantic, the National Trust, the Scouts. And we were called last year by the production crew of Dragon's Den because they'd seen us. Did we want to go on Dragon's Den? Now, Dragon's Den is something that I just never thought I could do. It was on my radar, but I just thought that's not something I can do standing up in front of those people. In the military, I'd had to brief a lot of people. I had done public speaking. So I thought, if they're ringing me, I'll give it a go. I'll just take each step as it comes. So I then had an audition, which was on Zoom. It was in the pandemic. I got through the audition. Then it came to the due diligence, which is where they check all of your company data, like trademarks and all of your finances. And that all checked out. So that was that. And then that was it. I had a date for the Den. And I couldn't quite believe it. I went up to Manchester to go and film it, and I was given my time slot, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. I walked in, had my hair and makeup done, set up my table as you see it on TV. They brought me a bit of food, and then that was it. They said, you're coming in. And with my military background, I had really prepared. I practiced my pitch about 300 times. And so I walked in and felt quite calm, and it went incredibly well. And you can find it on YouTube or on iPlayer if you just Google Hannah Saunders. And I got 3 offers off Sarah Davies, Deborah Meaden and Stephen Bartlett. He's the new chap. And I went for a partnership between Stephen Bartlett and Deborah Meaden, which to this day has just been the dream team. They're absolutely killer. They've digitally really helped me from Stephen Bartlett's team, helped grow our socials, really helped us with our paid spend as well on marketing, and really helped get in. He's got over 1 million followers on Instagram, so he's really helped us with Instagram. Deborah Meaden has really helped us. She's just emailed me actually, get into retail, and she's just such a kind person. So my main thing I want to say, because I really don't have long, is that it doesn't matter who you are on paper. I've been to pitching competitions where people have got MBAs from Harvard or Oxford or Cambridge, and I won. In fact, I won a pitching competition that really springs to mind, which was incredibly competitive a couple of years ago in Wales, Pitch It Wales. And I won because I was the most prepared person in the room. I was the hardest working person in the room. and on paper I had a 2-2 in geography and have not come from a privileged background in terms of my family, certainly. It's so common in industry and in business that, you know, dad knows somebody at the golf club, or you know, their parents have given them the money to start the business. So I started with absolutely nothing. I just got a business loan like anyone else, and we're a successful company now. So I would say, whatever your dream is, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a vet, if you want to start your own business, if you want to be a personal trainer, if you want to be an influencer with millions of followers, you can do anything. And it's just, the only reason I'm sat here today with a successful business is resilience. And I think I was really taught that in the military, because I wasn't taught it at home. But we've got back up. So manufacturing's gone wrong. We've run out of money. And the only reason I'm sat here is resilience and the ability to just get through the next rubbish thing. So if any of you are thinking of starting a business, then please reach out. So I absolutely love helping people into business. And it's something I really enjoy. But best of luck with your futures. And it was a privilege to chat to you today. Thank you.
The next group are awarded to students who have made particularly strong improvement in their personal level of achievement in the last academic year. The Foundation Governor's Prizes for academic improvement go to, in Year 10, Zara Tilley; in Year 11, Fionn Boyce; in Year 12, Zoe McCourt; and in Year 13, Holly Pensam. We were delighted with our Year 11 results in summer 2022. The Former Students Association gives an award for the most high achieving young people. This award goes to, for Best GCSE Performance, Alice Neville, Bethan Parry-Jones, Cara Anderson, Lucy James and Rowan Harris. For GCSE and BTEC, Alice Neville, Bethan Parry-Jones, Cara Anderson, Lucy James, Rowan Harris, Amelia Jones, Joseph Barnes, Megan Smith, Rhys Powell, Matthew Morgan, Mariam Assad, Thomas Billington, Charlie Simmons, Millie Thomas, Reuben Probert, Emily Wadsworth, Daisy Bayliss, Finn Morgan Spree, Gergis Assad and Joe Aspley. At AS level, Iestyn Bainan, Luke de Souza Smith, Theo Coetzee, Chloe Tapper, Libby Travers and Fionn Jackson. And at A2, Tom Barnes, Fionn Lewis, Nell Todd, Sean Baldock, Ben Barrell, Grace Lewis, Lily Newsome and Jack Robinson.
The next set of awards are those given for the improvement or excellent in specific subjects. As you will hear shortly, some of our students have excelled in more than one subject.
My name is Mrs. Taylor and I have the pleasure of awarding the awards for the Mathematics Department tonight. I am really happy to start with a young lady from Year 13 who is an amazing mathematician, very talented mathematician. She did maths and further maths at A-level and she went on to get full UMS in all of the modules that she sat in the examinations. So I'm really pleased to give this award to Jodie Norman. The second award I'm awarding tonight is for the best in Year 11. I haven't had the pleasure of teaching this young man, but Mrs. Taylor has told me that he was very confident, again, an incredible mathematician. And so the best Year 11 pupil goes to Jack McCarthy. Now to the most improved pupils. In Key Stage 5, the most improved Year 12 pupil is someone who I've taught this year in Year 13. She works incredibly hard. She puts her mind to every question and does the best that she can. And so the most improved in Year 12 is going to Ella Randall. And finally, a young man that I taught a couple of years ago, briefly, the best or the most improved Year 10 pupil is going to a young man who sat his GCSE at the end of Year 10 in mathematics and got the best grade that he could in the foundation level paper that he did. And so the most improved in Year 10 is going to Sunny Foster. So for amazing people who I would like to congratulate and say thank you for all the hard work and effort that you put in throughout your years in the maths department.
The English Department Awards for this year will be going to the Year 11 Academic Achievement Award is going to Olivia Fisher. And the reason for that is that she's been really, hardworking for the whole time that she's studied here at KHS. She always acts on feedback that is given to her about improving her work. She works diligently, and essentially, whilst doing all that, she's also been a lovely young lady and an absolute pleasure to teach. Our Year 12 Most Improved Student Award will be going to Georgia Aspley. Georgia works incredibly hard in all of her AS and now A2 lessons as well. She's had a real kind of moment where she's flourished, and that's due to her conscientious attitude, her hard work. She's fully engaged with the course, and she was rewarded for this hard work with outstanding results in her AS examinations. And finally, our Year 13 Academic Achievement Award will be awarded to Benjamin Morden. And Ben's approach to studying English has been superb. He's always prepared to engage in challenging discussions, to engage with text thoughtfully. He's written thoughtful, illuminating essays, worked incredibly hard on extended work such as his coursework, and as a result has produced some absolutely fantastic pieces of work, and has always been a key member in kind of driving discussions forward during those A-level lessons.
Welcome to the ICT department. The Achievement Award for Key Stage 4 goes to Finlay Thomas. He has really excelled in ICT and he achieved the top grade. The Achievement Award for Key Stage 5 goes to Martin Evans, who has shown grit and determination to do well and finish overall with a distinction star, the highest grade. So well done both. The Progress Award in ICT for Key Stage 4 goes to Lily Webb. She always applies maximum effort and aims high, and her presentation of her work is immaculate. At Key Stage 5, the Progress Award goes to Jack Probert. He is helpful, intelligent, and he has become a real expert in all the software applications. Well done both.
It's my absolute pleasure to announce the awards for law this year. The Achievement Award goes to last year's Year 13 student who always gave of her best, met every deadline and worked exceptionally hard to achieve a really pleasing outcome. The winner of the award is Fionn Jackson. The Most Improved Award goes to a Year 12 student who really showed tenacity throughout the course, worked really hard, learned to love cases, and is turning out this year to be a fantastic lawyer. The award goes to Connie Robertson. Well done both.
Congratulations to all the students who have been nominated for a reward in religious studies. Each student has demonstrated excellent resilience and hard work in their studies of this subject. All the students nominated have looked to take on feedback from their teachers and respond positively by developing their evaluative skills. All the students nominated can now demonstrate excellent knowledge and understanding of the topics they have studied. They are now able to recognise the diverse world that we live in Wales and beyond. They not only develop their own viewpoints and opinions, but have shown empathy and understanding for other viewpoints too, even those that differ from them. You have all shown hard work is not only to be in the classroom, but outside of the classroom. So congratulations to Lilla Scott, Ruth Forrester, Olivia Thomas, and Leanne Wood. Thank you.
I'd like to congratulate all the winners of this year's Science Awards for their hard work and dedication towards the subject. The Year 10 Most Improved Student goes to Abigail Scroll. Abigail has shown huge amounts of work and improvement and thoroughly deserves this award. The Year 11 Academic Achievement Award goes to Kais Ramadan. Kai's attitude to his studies has been exemplary. He always tries to better himself and has incredible resilience, and that has led to an outstanding set of results. Congratulations. For the award for Year 12 Most Improved Students, we have a group of pupils, one for each discipline. For biology, we have Millie Thomas. For chemistry, Jacob Williams. And for physics, Theo Lambert. Each one of these students has shown a leap in understanding throughout their time here at KHS. The Year 13 Academic Achievement Awards go to, for Applied Science, Beth Walters. For Biology, Jodie Norman. For Chemistry, Libby Travers. And for Physics, Yeston Bynan. Each one of these students achieved outstanding results in their final exams. Congratulations.
Good evening everybody, it's Miss Willett here and I'm here to announce our Geography Award winners for last academic year. Year 10 Most Improved goes to Molly Webb. Year 11 Academic Achievement goes to Ruth Forrester. Year 12 Most Improved goes to Reese Powell. And Year 13 Academic Achievement goes to Yeston Bynan. Congratulations to all our winners for their hard work during last academic year.
Hello, my name is Ms Riley and I'm Head of History at King Henry VIII School, and I would like to give our History Award nominations. So for our Most Improved Student, we would like to nominate Louis Mead. For our Year 11 Best Overall, we would like to nominate Ruth Forrester. And for Year 13 Best Overall, we would like to nominate Luke D'Souza Smith. Congratulations all.
This year, the Welsh Department Awards go to Jack McCarthy in Year 11 for the Best Student. Jack scored 282 marks out of a possible 300 on his exam in the summer.
Jack worked really well throughout the year and was always looking for ways to improve, and obviously his scores reflect this. I was really impressed by his linguistic abilities and his efforts in lessons at all times.
Our most improved student in last year's Year 10 goes to Callum Brown. Callum worked really hard throughout the year. He was impressive in lockdown and completed all the work set. He worked extremely hard and managed to secure a C grade in his Unit 1 examination, which stands him in good stead for the summer's examinations. Diane chi.
Felicitaciones, Garrett, on winning the Most Improved Student Award for Spanish. You've made fantastic progress since Year 9. You've worked really hard to achieve this. You always work well in class and always complete your homework to a high level. You are very conscientious and hardworking, and I'm very proud of your achievements so far. So keep it up. Muy bien. Hasta luego.
I would like to congratulate the subject award winners for French and German. Félicitations go to Monty Short for the Year 10 Most Improved. Monty's always had a positive attitude in French lessons and is always looking to improve and improve his knowledge of French and French grammar. Félicitations to Kai Stafford for the Year 11 Academic Achievement. Well done on gaining the highest UMS marks in your GCSE French. Herzliche Glückwünsche to Olivia Fisher for your excellent results in your GCSE German exam. Well done to all of our MFL subject award winners.
Music subject nominations for Student of the Year, Year 11, Rhian Bynan, and Student of the Year, Year 13, Lydia Morris. And the Most Improved Student in Year 10 award goes to Finn Stafford.
The prize for Most Improved Student in Sociology in Year 10 this year is going to be awarded to Molly Dobbs. Molly has worked tirelessly to try and improve her confidence and her answers, and I hope that this continues into Year 11 and her GCSE. The prize for Best in GCSE Sociology this year goes to Bella Mead. Bella went out of her way to give up her free time to engage in extra revision, and she tried and she tried and she tried, and she absolutely smashed her target grade. Congratulations, Bella. Okay, the prize this year for Best in Psychology is going to a young man who worked hard consistently throughout his A-level studies. He was never any trouble for him to go the extra mile, and we are all within the department extremely, proud of his success. The award goes to Ben Morden. Good luck for the future, Ben. The award this year for Most Improved in Psychology goes to a young lady who dug deep this year and worked really, really hard within the curriculum and managed to come out with an exceptionally great result. The award this year goes to Lauren Dorr. Well done, Lauren.
Okay, so this is the prize for A-level Government and Politics. It was a lovely little class, and all of these students were worthy of some sort of prize, but the prize this year across both papers goes to Luke D'Souza Smith, whose contributions to the lessons were outstanding, and this was reflected in his excellent exam result. Well done, Luke. Okay, there are 2 prizes for A-level Sociology this year, as both of these students got 300 out of 300 in A-level Sociology. The first one is Chloe Tapper, who was outstanding across both papers, and I really miss her contributions and her discussions both in politics and in research methods in sociology and the sociology of crime and deviance. And I know she's enjoying her sociology degree now in Cardiff. Congratulations, Chloe. And the second prize goes to Grace Baker, who also scored 300 out of 300, who was outstanding across both papers, is enjoying her gap year, and I wish her all the best when she moves away to Manchester University this year to study psychology. Well done, Grace. Okay, Most Improved in Politics this year goes to someone who started the course late with very little confidence in the course in terms of making the adjustment, but she really kept her hand to the tiller all year, really worked well, and came out with an excellent exam result. So the prize this year for Most Improved Student in Politics goes to Callie Prosser. Well done, Callie.
The KHS Year 13 Pupil of the Year for Art and Design goes to Ben Morris. Over the last few years, Ben has produced some amazing pieces of work. His attention to detail and mastery of a wide range of media has been incredible. Ben's willingness to take on board help and advice, and his own enthusiasm and thirst for creative perfection has made him a pleasure to teach. We wish Ben all the success for the future. The KHS Year 12 Most Improved Pupil for Art and Design goes to Alice Chambers. Alice has grown in confidence over the year and has used her designing skills to create a range of artistic ideas. We wish Alice all the best as she's going to pursue an artistic career in uni at the end of this year. The KHS Art and Design Year 11 Pupil of the Year goes to Bobby Alcock. Bobby has a tremendous drawing ability. Her attention to detail and accuracy is amazing. We are looking forward to seeing what she produces this year at A-level with us. The award for the Art and Design Most Improved Pupil of the Year for Year 10 goes to Zara Tilley. Zara is enthusiastic about art and has creatively explored a wide range of media. Zara is always keen to take on board help and advice, but also has gained the confidence to explore her own artistic style. Zara has been a pleasure to teach this year, and we wish her all the success for the exams in the summer.
So the Design Technology Awards go to Year 10 student Marissa Evans, Year 11 student Annabelle Parker, Year 12 student Thomas Billington, Year 13 Triumph Innovation Award winner, WJEC Innovation A-Level Student of the Year, and overall project winner Ben Morris. Well done, guys.
The award for Year 12 Most Improved Student in Media Studies
goes to a student who is enthusiastic, conscientious, and has worked very hard to improve his understanding of the subject during Year 12, which was reflected in his excellent performance in the exam. And the most improved student in Year 12 is Noah Barber. Well done, Noah. The Year 13 Student of the Year is going to a student who worked exceptionally hard during Year 13 and produced a very, very impressive opening of a crime drama television program for his coursework project. He also worked very hard to improve his understanding of the theoretical concepts of the subject. And our Student of the Year for Media Studies in Year 13 is Tom Francis. Well done, Tom.
Hello, it's Mrs. Williams here, and I'd just like to congratulate all of our business winners this evening. So for academic achievement, we have Emily O'Shea, who was in Year 13, and Emily achieved a distinction star in her BTEC qualification. The work she produced was of a high professional standard. She was very logical in her approach to completing the assignment and also very persistent when it came to her research and her ability to find the information from real business organisations. So well done, Emily. You really deserve this. In Year 11, our winner is award winner is Maya Prince. Again, a really conscientious student who wants to do incredibly well and puts in a huge amount of effort, and again achieved a distinction star in her BTEC first qualification, having prepared and written in significant depth to achieve this. So well done, Maya. And then in Year 10, we have Caris Walker, who is one of our most improved students, or our most improved in Year 10. She again has achieved way above her target grade and has been shown to research really, really thoroughly and to analyse and evaluate business actions really, really well. So well done, Caris. And in Year 12, we've got Jessie Barrell. Jessie took up the subject late in Year 12, after Christmas, in fact, and really, really applied herself to catch up on the work she'd missed and also to work really, really hard on the work that we did between Christmas and May. So again, well done, Jessie. You really deserve this award. So well done to all of our business award winners. Hello, it's Mrs. Williams here, and I'd like to congratulate our Health, Social Care and Childcare award winners this evening. For academic achievement, we have in Year 11, Jodie Jones. And Jodie's proven herself to be an incredibly conscientious student, preparing really thoroughly for her examinations and also producing excellent pieces of coursework, and therefore leading to a AA star in the double award qualification. So well done, Jodie, a well-deserved award this evening. And in Year 13, we have Jess Churchill. Again, Jess is a very conscientious student, worked incredibly hard on her BTEC assignments, researching the work thoroughly and applying it really well to real-world contexts in her assignments. So well done, Jess. In terms of most improved students in Year 10, we've got Lilybeth Aldridge. And Lilybeth, despite missing some time in Year 10, prepared really thoroughly for her Year 10 exams, revised really well and achieved an overall grade B in that exam. So well done, Lilybeth. And in Year 12, we've got Olivia Oaten. Olivia is an incredibly conscientious student, again, showing the great exam technique and having prepared herself really thoroughly for her exam and her coursework that she handed in Year 12. So again, well done, Olivia. Congratulations to all the award winners tonight.
Hi, my name's Miss True and I'm Head of Skills Challenge Certificate and Welsh Back at King Henry VIII School. I'm here to tell you the winners of our awards for the department for the year 2021-2022. Obviously, it was a very hard decision as so many of the pupils did so well, especially those that completed their courses and received their exam results in the summer. For the Year 10 award, we went to go to a really hard-working pupil. He persevered throughout the challenges and created some really innovative, creative projects for some of the challenges. So the winner of this award is Tyrone Messenger. The Year 11 award goes to a student who was conscientious and hardworking through the 2 years of the course and achieved the top marks in the year group, giving him an A star, and that was Thomas Lang. The final award goes to a Year 12 pupil who was a student who only joined us in the sixth form. But she settled in really quickly, was very hardworking, always asking if she was unsure of any of the work, and as a result has achieved really well so far in the course, and I know that she will follow this up with the work she is completing in Year 13. And the award goes to Becca Henshaw. So well done to all of you, really well deserved. Thank you from the Welsh Back Skills Challenge Certificate Department for all your hard work.
At King Henry VIII School, we take pride in our role in the development of ambitious, capable learners who are ready to learn throughout their lives. An important aspect of this is the role of the Duke of Edinburgh's Award. The following students have achieved bronze and silver awards, and a number of students are currently working towards their gold award. Achieving the bronze award are Billy Rust Andrews, Cameron McCormack, Catherine Morley, Keris Van Ness, Eleanor Cook, Ellen Elms, Ethan Stockham, Ethan Casser, Jonathan Birch, Monty Short, Nick Shankland, Oliver Sharrington, Rhian Bynan, Sarah Carey White, Sarah North and Thomas Allen. Achieving the silver award are Harry Williams, Joseph Barnes, Reuben Probert, Scarlett May Morgan and Theo Lambert.
This concludes our awards presentations. Now I'll pass you over to our lead students, Alice Neville and Vicky Aldous, to give the final vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it falls to us to conclude this awards ceremony this evening. We would firstly like to thank our guest speaker, Hannah Saunders, for her inspiring words of encouragement to us all. We are truly appreciative of your kindness in giving up your time to contribute to our awards evening.
Thanks also to all of our awards givers, especially to those who provide special awards each year that recognise the amazing strengths and talents that we have in our school. As you have seen, students at King Henry VIII School not only excel academically but also in sport, drama and a wide variety of community competitions and activities.
In addition, we would also like to thank our head teacher, Mr. Stockham, his senior leadership team and all of the staff at the school. Without their dedication and hard work, these achievements would not happen.
It is true to say that it is the students that are the star of this evening's ceremony. Well done to you all.
This is our final celebration evening before we become a 3 to 19 school. We very much look forward to seeing you in person for next year's celebration. Nos da a Diane Pawb.